Well, hello all, and this is the second video of the second year anniversary gag reel. So kick back, enjoy it, give me thumbs up, touch the bell. Well, hello everybody. I made it to Windsor, Colorado, where a good friend of mine is, close to Greeley, Colorado. Anyway, I went to high school here when I was a freshman, and went for a ride today. Incredible how much the city has building and stuff. So hopefully hooking up with a friend of mine that I went to school with around 2, and yeah, for a Harley ride today. Was riding around the school and everything, and saw a bunch of kids crossing the street. There were football players with their jerseys on, and I had to tell them, hey, 87 still ruled, man, defensive tackle. They were like, yeah! Last night had some rain, just kicking it in a friend's mine front yard for a couple of days. Kind of funny, went to a couple other places. I says, hi, you went to school here? Yeah, what year did you graduate? in the 90s and 2000s. Tell me about, I feel old now. Me and Paul, we visited for about 3 hours at the brewery. Had a great time catching up on old stories and everything. Really enjoyed ourselves. Just taking off from Windsor, Colorado, and visited a good friend of mine for a couple days. Was able to hook up with an older friend that I went to high school with here, and we came down here to, it is called High Hops Brewing Company, Windsor, Colorado. So I want to put out a shout of them. There they are, for filling up my growlers. Thank you so much for filling them back up. Now I got a couple more to make it for the rest of the trip. A nice little brewery here. It's called the Windsor Gardens, right beside it. And the brewing company is in the back. Have a great, what is today? Have a great Friday. I'm heading down the road. Well, started driving through Denver, Colorado. Boy, the traffic was a nightmare in that place. Let me tell you, stop and go, stop and go. Nothing but stop and go. Anyway, there was also the Colfax Street, I guess. Saw the Denver Stadium. And, of course, I didn't recognize anything in Denver. It's all different, let me tell you. After getting through the traffic in Denver, Colorado, I finally ended up making it to Colorado Springs. Had a real nice time there. Was able to hook up with my cousin and his family for a couple of days. Didn't do much videoing, but after having a couple beers, we went to the brewery. Had some really good beer there. He was having an organization get together for his real estate place, honoring local heroes. That was really cool to see. The next day, we hit the golf course. Of course, that night, we killed a bottle of tequila, and it was hard to golf the next day. Guarding the gods, just like my tattoo, guarding the gods, Pikes Peak in the background, guarding the gods over here. In Colorado Springs, Colorado. Cool. So, out riding the Harley, got the Harley out. Okay guys, Finally made it. Colorado Springs, Guard of the Gods. Just like my tattoo. Guard of the Gods. Jumping jack flash, it's a gas. Alright. Well, leaving Colorado Springs. I had a great visit with my cousin. If you're ever in Colorado Springs looking for a house, look them up. Preston Smith. Woodland Park, Colorado, and out to Flagstaff, Arizona. Got to see a couple friends and his family. Had great visit with his family. Just a shout out. He whooped my butt in golf. It was really nice to see him. Hopefully it won't take me 10 years like last time to visit him. Heading up through Woodland Park. I did go to school there. Of course, I went to school everywhere in the United States. Lived up in the woods there for a long time. Heading out to Flagstaff, Arizona, or Arizona, up to Page. There a couple weeks, and then from there, I'm heading on over to Jellystone, and then out to the Badlands and back to Michigan. And so here is the lovely town of Woodland Park. Little city that is above the clouds or something like that. I think that street right there goes to my school that I had. Yeah, like I said, I don't recognize anything. It's all new. I know this is the main street. I don't even see it. Yeah, you can't even see the high school. No, I'd take pictures and more video, but it's just a huge traffic jam. So, all right, see you guys. Woodland Park, hey, elevation 8465 or something like that. Of course, you know, Colorado Springs has grown so much, I didn't recognize anything. Denver grew so much, I didn't recognize anything. So, recognize some of the street names and stuff. I'll probably see Woodlands and then I won't recognize anything because it's growing so big. Heck, they even got a Walmart now. Ooh. I remember when they got a donut shop back in 86-ish, 5. Now I'm showing my age. I am traveling along a road that is between Florissant and Divide. And of course, growing up, I spent many years driving and riding on this road. And it's been a long time since I've been down here, but it sure does take me back. At Divide, didn't even recognize it. You know, it was like a little two-building town when I drove through there, you know, growing up. And of course, Woodland Park, the only thing that I actually recognized was the donut shop my grandfather would always take me to. Yeah, I think I'm coming up on a turnoff that heads up to our property, and it's a beautiful drive actually, but there's a lot of things that, you know, are built new, and like Twin Rocks camping ground or something like that. That's funny to see different things. Looks very familiar. I'll spin it around again because I always recognize those rocks and stuff. Through the rocks, and it's the next turn. Yeah, it could very well be the heck, I'm just lost. The leaves are starting to change a little bit. So, you know, fall is heading our way. Well, after going through Woodland Park, Florissant, Divide, thought I'd get out and take a nostalgia picture off the Wolf Creek Pass now. Wolf Creek Pass has some great weather. Went through the tunnel. It was alright. Had some brake issues going down the other side though. Man, the brakes were smoking, let me tell you. I always liked this tunnel though. I thought it was always pretty cool.
Great view, yellow flowers, yellow trees. It was fall time. Pretty nice. Up as a kid going from Page, Arizona to Colorado, we would always go through Wolf Creek Pass. Sometimes we had snow, sometimes we didn't, but on this trip it was great weather.
Cortez, Colorado. And the two camp spots that I was trying to stop at were closed because they said September, and you would think it would be beautiful blue skies. So you would think September would be like September 30th. Hello, people. Last ditch effort because my booty was so sore from driving. I pulled into the KOA, and it's okay, you know, for a last ditch effort. Expensive, like 36 bucks a night. Come on, really? Without electricity, without water? I mean, that's pushing it. Really break everything out. I just broke out my table, my kitchen table, my chair here, and I'll scan it real quick and having a little bit of dinner with some brouhaha. I tried one of the quick meals that I got from REI. Macaroni and hamburger and green beans and whatever it is. Not too bad. Not too bad. They're coming out with some pretty good stuff. I think tomorrow I'm going to try some of the scrambled eggs and stuff. But they put on the thing, you got to be out of here at 10:30. Man, I don't even like crawl out of bed till like 10:30. Put me right by the road, the entrance, of course. When there's like 200 spots available. I'm not impressed. 2 thumbs down. But as far as like, you know, clean, it's clean. You know, and you can get water and you can get electricity, but wonder how much that is. 60 bucks. You know, I have no clue. But yeah, okay. That's just my opinion for tonight. All right, I'm gonna enjoy my mac and hamburger and stuff. Four Corners. Took a picture of it. Took a selfie. Of course, last time I was there about, I hate doing this, you know, 40-something years ago. For 3 pictures, cost me $5 to get into the park, but that's all right. You know, the nostalgia of it, just making the rounds. It's making the rounds. It's all I'm doing, making the rounds. See you guys.
Ended up driving straight through to Monument Valley. Boy, they had some nice scenery there, and it was warm, let me tell you.
To Monument Valley. Very cool sight. I'm going to spin the camera around and let you guys get the view. So, Monument Valley. Awesome rock formations. Just incredible. So, yeah. People turning off to say, ooh, gotta take a picture of that. And of course the truck passes me just in that time frame. Looking down. Very cool, Monument Valley, and it is hot. It's 80 degrees. Hoo-ah. Another Monument Valley. Another Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower. They're in South Dakota. They're in Utah. They're in Arizona. They're everywhere. They're taking over. Ah!
Well, it was time to leave Moab. Check out the little ponies I saw. After leaving Moab, I went through Mexican Hat and the top of the San Juan. That's where we would always put in for a river trip. I always enjoyed those trips. Boy, time sure does pass fast. Next stop, Flagstaff, Arizona. Okay, guys, you know what to do. Touch the bell, subscribe, give me thumbs up. Thanks for watching Camp and Russ.